eating. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ree. This is Nia. If you're new here, then welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you like mother and baby content. So this week is an exciting week. So this is Nia's first week of eating. She is turning 6 months this week. So we are going to be doing baby-led weaning, but I'm also going to be using some purees in that diet as well, as I do think purees do bring an extra flavour and variety of textures as well to the table. So we're going to be following the Charlotte Stirling-Reed How to Wean Your Baby. I thought this was the best book I could see on the market that used the combination of baby-led weaning and also purees. And I did find a lot of the recipes in there were quite simple to follow, as I did want to create a stress-free environment for me and Nia at the beginning of our weaning journey anyway. So if you're watching this video and you're thinking of starting to wean your little one, obviously I do advise that your baby is ready to start eating. But yeah, let's go and get on with the video because she's gonna pull my hair out otherwise. So I thought I'd show you some of the weaning equipment that we've got in preparation for Nia's first week of eating. So we've got a really big bib that basically just covers all of her clothes and everything. Just got a little silicone normal bib. Got these really good spoons so she can hold the spoon herself and try and self-feed. Got this ridged cutter so you can use that for finger food so it's easier for her to grab the food. Got this adorable bamboo weaning set. It's from Bubba Bear, got it from Amazon, and it's so nice. Such good quality. It sticks down and you can't like pick it up. It's really strong. And this spoon came with that set. And then we've got this, which is a really good idea. So you can put some foods in there and they can just suck out the juices through the net. And obviously that prevents choking. So I thought that was really good as well. Also, if you're going to be making purees, then maybe it's a good idea to have a blender. There are a lot of foods that you can just mash up with a fork, but obviously a blender will make your life a lot easier with certain foods. So what we want to make sure is that the broccoli is the length of a finger. So we're only going to give her one stem today. So that looks really big. That looks massive.
Yeah, that'll be fine. At least you can hold on to it.
I'm going to give her one stem of broccoli, but we're also going to blend the rest with some of her milk and make a little bit of a puree. So while we're waiting for this one to cool down, I'm just going to blend the rest with some of her milk. Just pour a little bit in at a time and then we'll just see how it goes. I think he's doing quite well. Oh, that was a big one.
Got to go with this saving. It's massive work.
We try you with some of the puree. Your poo-poo's gonna smell horrible. So for Nia's food, we're gonna take the skin off. So apparently courgette can be quite a good first foods for the baby to try because it's quite creamy. And I'm gonna just cut the rest just to blend it with some of her milk, and then we can freeze some of that then as well and save that for another time. So now we've cut up our courgettes into finger strips and also cut some into chunks because I'm going to blend it to make that puree. We're just going to boil it for 5 minutes. I'm going to use one of the chunks to test. I want to use one of hers. Yeah, so that's me, that's done. So I'm just going to put these out so they cool down a little bit easier. Add a little bit of milk. Ready? Should we try some of this instead to give you the taste? There we go. Put that in your mouth. Floppy. Oh, I'm paranoid. She's proper going for it.
Wow, girl.
Calm down.
It's time already.
Is that nice? Is that what you're smiling? Are you enjoying it? It's making me a bit nervous now. But I suppose I could give her that back. It's still a finger. Mmm. Ooh. Learning quick, girl. Oh, I can't cope, how cute she is. Yeah, I feel like she's really enjoying it. It's like she's proper discovered food. I don't know if that cry is like, give me milk now instead, or... Okay. Let's get you some milk. Ignore my crazy, scary, big meat cleaver knife. I know it's a bit daunting, but I just love this knife to cut an avocado with. I just find it makes it so much easier. So we're gonna cut it lengthways. I need to make sure that the avocado is ripe as well. And I'm going to make a finger like before. I might make it down the middle actually, just so it's definitely long enough for her to grip onto it. This might actually be too hard. Also, we're going to take the skin off halfway for them to hold on to. Mash it up. So if she does struggle with the finger food, I might just end up giving her some of this guac. So we've got Nia's milk here, which is baby formula, and I'm just going to add it really, really gradually, because yesterday with the courgette I definitely put way too much in for the baby milk. I think just adding the baby milk just gives it more of a familiar taste to the baby, so they're not so like, whoa, like what is that in my mouth? So avocado doesn't really freeze well, so I won't be freezing this after. I'm gonna add a little bit in here for her. Going to try her with a little bit of banana. I've seen this trick that if you push it down the middle, it goes into 3 sections. Yeah, there we are. So we've got this.
It's quite slippery.
That's why I left this off. That's useful. So you only put it in with Charlotte. You're doing very well.
Oh, slide the naan, huh?
Going to peel the skin off. So when the water comes to boil, we're just going to boil these for 10 to 12 minutes so they're nice and soft enough for us to mash. Perfect. Just gonna leave them to cool down. An ounce of her baby milk, which I'm gonna use to mash. So you want it to be nice and fluffy. You drama queen.
What's that, Papa? Oh. Oh, wow.
Oh, there we go. What's that like?
You a carboholic like Mama?
Would you want that?
Give me the potato.
Okay. Want to do it? Let's put some more on. Do you like water? She likes that. So today is spinach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the pressure cooker and it should just steam it and make it nice and moist. I'm going to be serving it with some potato fingers, as she loved the potato fingers yesterday, but I'm not going to be putting them on for as long because they were breaking. So I'm going to put them on for just 7 minutes, keep a timer and be organised so they're a little bit firmer for her. And also, like the previous days, we're going to blend some with her baby milk to make a paste. And there we go, potato fingers with spinach paste. Not wearing the massive bib is going to be messy.
It's a big piece. A very big piece.
Oh, maybe I might move. I might move that. They're nice. Yeah, I know. I've never seen her look so good.
Spinach.
Spinach.
Is that your thing? Yeah.
You love spinach. So we decided to put you in this top today because it has a little aubergine on the top. Nia, do you want to show the camera your aubergine? Aubergine top because you're eating aubergine today. So we're going to preheat the oven for 200 degrees. And we're going to cut the aubergine in half lengthways and we're going to make some sort of puree with the baby milk. So we're going to cook 1/2 for the baby and we're going to cook it for 30 to 40 minutes until it's nice and soft inside. Then we're going to peel it out and we're going to use the other half for our dinner. I'm going to make a Mediterranean dish. So yeah. So of course, remember, never season it with salt or pepper. We don't want to add any more salt into the baby's diet. We just want them to have the vegetable completely as it is. looks gross. Oh, it looks like a snail. Yummy. Just gonna add some of her milk and then we're gonna give it a blend. So finishing touch, did add quite a lot of the baby milk in this though because I found the aubergine was really hard to blend. I put this on because yesterday was a regret not putting this on. Don't hate me. There's the aubergine dip with the broccoli. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Want to have another little dip of the aubergine? Oh, yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Is that nice? So day 7, how exciting. So the final day of the week for weaning my baby for her first week of weaning, and today is cauliflower, which is really exciting. She really enjoys broccoli and I feel like she holds it really well, so I think she's gonna enjoy the cauliflower. But it does say in the book if you have a very gassy baby to just completely skip cauliflower in the first week, but obviously it has a lot of fibre in it. So if you have a gassy baby then maybe don't give cauliflower, but it does say to introduce it very gradually for them. So it says in the book to boil the cauliflower for 8 to 10 minutes, like you did with the broccoli. I am going to set my timer for 7 minutes to see if it's ready, because I did find whenever I boil it for over 8 minutes, it just goes super soft, and it's too soft for her to even hold, and it just breaks. So obviously makes it much more difficult for her to self-feed herself. So we're just going to wait for the florets just to cool down a little bit. So we want them to be the size of an adult finger, and I'm just going to blend the rest. Probably need to add a lot more milk than what we normally do. Just going to scoop out some. Right. It's food time. So there we go, look. Oh, you're gonna hold it? Oh. That weird. Yeah, big bite. Wow. Ooh. Cheers. You're liking that, aren't you? You can't have my one. That's yours. You got it. You want that one still? Okay. Oh. Let me put some on. There we go. Do you want to try it? Oh. Oh. Nice. Yummy. You okay? Okay. You're worrying me now doing that.